stop. Before you spend over $1,000 on a new phone, watch this first. Because in 2026, the three biggest smartphones on the planet could not be more different from each other. Today, we are breaking down the iPhone 17 Pro Max, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, and the Google Pixel 10 Pro. Every pro, every con, every reason to buy, and every reason to walk away. Let us get into it. Number 3. Google Pixel 10 Pro, $999. On paper, it should not be competing with phones that cost $200 to $300 more. But it absolutely does. Pros. First, the camera is world-class. The Pixel 10 Pro shoots with a 50-megapixel main camera, a 48-megapixel periscope zoom, and a 42-megapixel front camera. But the hardware is only half the story. Google's computational photography, the AI processing that happens after you press the shutter, is the best in the business. Night sight turns pitch-black scenes into bright, detailed photos. Best Take lets you composite the best expression from multiple shots into one perfect group photo. Video Boost processes your footage through Google's data centers to produce cinematic quality video on a phone that costs under $1,000. Reviewers at TechRadar said the Pixel 10 Pro is a smartphone more desirable than the best iPhone, and that iPhone fans should take note. Second, Gemini AI is genuinely life-changing on this phone. Google's AI integration runs deeper than any other phone on this list. Call Screen silently screens your calls, asks who is calling, and only rings your phone if you want to answer. Live Translate translates phone calls in real time, so you can speak to anyone in the world in any language. Circle to Search lets you circle anything on your screen to instantly search it, without switching apps. And Gemini Live acts like a personal assistant that can see what you see and help you in real time. Third, the price. At $999, the Pixel 10 Pro is $200 cheaper than the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and $300 cheaper than the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. And it gets 7 years of guaranteed Android OS updates, meaning this phone will still be receiving new features in 2032. Fourth, the display is stunning. The 6.3-inch OLED screen hits 3,300 nits of peak brightness, brighter than both the iPhone and the Samsung in real-world conditions. Cons, but the Pixel 10 Pro has real weaknesses. Performance is the most controversial topic surrounding this phone. The Tensor G5 chip delivers a smooth experience for everyday tasks, but it struggles in graphically demanding games compared to the A19 Pro in the iPhone and Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 in the Samsung. Some reviewers noted the phone runs noticeably warm during intensive gaming sessions. The Pixel 10 Pro also does not have the S Pen stylus of the Samsung or the titanium class build materials of the iPhone. And while the AI features are incredible, you are fully in Google's ecosystem. Every feature runs through Google servers, which means your data is being used to power those experiences. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, $1,299. Samsung has done something in 2026 that nobody in the smartphone industry has ever done before. First, the privacy display is genuinely revolutionary. The Galaxy S26 Ultra has a built-in screen privacy filter that you can toggle on or off with a single button press. When it is on, anyone standing next to you sees nothing but a dark screen. You can use it all the time, only when you open banking apps, or only when you enter a password. Reviewers called it the most exciting display feature seen in a decade. Second, the S Pen is still the best stylus on any phone. No other flagship phone on the planet includes a built-in stylus. The S Pen lets you write notes, annotate documents, sketch ideas, and sign contracts with precision that a finger simply cannot match. For professionals, students, and creatives, this feature alone justifies the price. Third, the AI is the most capable on any Android phone right now. Now, brief Surface's recommendations based on the context of your messages. If someone texts you asking what time you want to meet for lunch, a calendar shortcut pops up automatically. Automated app actions let you use your voice to book an Uber or place a DoorDash order through Gemini without even opening the apps. Reviewers at Tom's Guide said the AI features make apps feel less relevant, and that is a very bold statement. Fourth, build quality and specs are extraordinary. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is thinner and lighter than its predecessor. Despite packing a 5,000 mAh battery, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip, up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, and up to 1 terabyte of storage. 60-watt super-fast charging 3.0 means you can go from 0 to 70% in 30 minutes. 7 years of guaranteed Android updates means this phone will be fully supported through 2033. Cons, but the Galaxy S26 Ultra has frustrating weaknesses for a $1,300 phone. The camera is the biggest disappointment. Samsung made subtle downgrades to its telephoto lens this year. The 3x camera uses a smaller sensor, and the 5x camera has a longer minimum focus distance, which means some close-up shots are noticeably worse than the previous generation. For a phone at this price point, reviewers at Android Police said the camera should be moving beyond what they saw on the S24 and S25 Ultra, but instead, it is more of the same. The screen is also dimmer this year than the S25 Ultra, despite costing the same price. And the IP68 water resistance rating is falling behind Chinese competitors who are already shipping phones with IP69 and IP69K ratings. Finally, the Samsung ecosystem is both a strength and a trap. Many of the best features only work at full capability with other Samsung devices. Number 1. Apple iPhone 17 Pro Max, $1,199. If you are going to spend over $1,000 on a smartphone in 2026, this is the one that earns it. Pros. First, the A19 Pro chip is the most powerful processor ever put in a consumer smartphone, built on a 2-nanometer process with a vapor chamber cooling system. The iPhone 17 Pro Max runs hotter than ever without overheating. Reviewers at CNN found it delivered 21 hours and 44 minutes on a 4K video loop test, the best battery life ever recorded in any iPhone. And in 15 hours and 30 minutes of real-world mixed use, including cellular browsing, photography, and heavy app usage, it barely made a dent in the battery. Second, the camera system is the best on any phone right now. For the first time, Apple put 48 megapixel sensors across all 3 rear cameras, the main, ultra-wide, and telephoto, giving you consistent, pro-quality resolution at every focal length. The new 18 megapixel center stage selfie camera tracks you automatically during video calls. And with camera control, a physical button on the side of the phone, you can open the camera, shoot photos, adjust zoom, and record video with one hand without ever touching the screen. The iPhone 17 Pro Max can record 4K 120 Dolby Vision clips, the highest quality video available on any smartphone. Third, the design is stunning. The new aluminum unibody replaces the titanium frame and feels cohesive and premium in a completely new way. Ceramic Shield 2 on the front offers 3 times better scratch resistance than any previous iPhone. And for the first time, Apple offers a cosmic orange color option that looks genuinely extraordinary in person. Fourth, Apple Intelligence is the most privacy-focused AI on any phone. All Apple Intelligence processing happens on device. Your data never leaves your phone. Visual Intelligence lets you point your camera at anything and instantly get information about it. A restaurant, a product, a plant, a piece of art. And Siri now understands the context of everything happening on your screen to give you genuinely useful help without you having to explain yourself. Cons. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is not without frustrations. At $1,200, it costs $200 more than the Pixel 10 Pro. And for many people, that $200 could be better spent elsewhere. The iPhone is heavier and thicker than the previous generation due to the switch from titanium to aluminum, and some reviewers noted it had already picked up scuffs on the frame after just a few weeks. The camera control button continues to be divisive, too easy to accidentally press and too difficult to use when you mean to. The dynamic island, Apple's floating camera cutout, remains in place for another generation despite rivals offering near-invisible under-display cameras. And like all iPhones, if you use Android devices or Google services daily, the Apple ecosystem lock-in can feel restrictive. So where does this leave us? If you want the best smartphone camera, the best AI integration, and the best value at under $1,000, the Google Pixel 10 Pro is extraordinary and should not be overlooked. If you are a power user who needs a stylus, an AI that can book your Uber for you, and the most innovative display feature of the decade, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra at $1,300 delivers something no other phone can. But if you want the most powerful chip on the planet, the best battery life ever in an iPhone, world-class cameras across every lens, and the most private AI experience available, the iPhone 17 Pro Max at $1,200 is the best smartphone of 2026. Apple, Samsung, or Google. Which side are you on? Drop it in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe to This Versus That for more comparisons every single week.